Yeah, his one guy has he has 25. Or sorry, he has 50 catches and 25 touchdowns. And we're like, dude, you gotta. We told him about it. He's like, but he's the only one getting open. You know, and tight end attack. Yeah, that's his boo. Targeted. Oh, I gotta play my game anyway, so take your time. Yeah, take your time. I doubt it. Yeah, my game will be 30 minutes.
Welcome to the banks of the Red Cedar, where there's a school that's known to all. Its specialty is winning. Boy, do they hope the Spartans play good ball. East Lansing ready for this showdown in homestanding Michigan State. And the Spartans will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
Did he get a supercharge today? He had to have.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Yeah.
So Wyoming's offense is on the field.
Oh, new treads already knocked some of those out. Yeah, I'm working on it. He's like 5'10" with like 100 plus power and like 90 plus speed. He's built like the muscle hamster in real life. Yeah. Yeah, because that's good because when you start playing online, there's a lot of good lefty pitchers right now. So you'll get a lot of lefties. Yeah, I mean, you saw in our game, like, if they don't have power and they get the ball, like, it's just gonna be fucking line drives out. Yeah. Yeah, that's really the best way I've been able to build my team. Yeah, because they have a lot more conquest boards, and you get a lot from those spring breakout programs and pipeline programs, but I mean, you can do, like, if you're looking to just build, like, a solid team, you can get a lot of, like, good pipeline cards and spring breakout cards and mix them in there. But, like, all my money I've gotten has just been playing Conquest, ripping packs, and pulling, like, 85 diamonds, which are, like, I got Kyle Tucker and Lindor, not Lindor. I got someone else. But that's basically been my two biggest pulls. But I've also probably ripped, like, 200-300 packs. I mean, there's a few cards that you get a lot of bang for your buck that you'd like. Like, do you have an all-gold team right now? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, once I get on, I'll take a better look. I mean, like, Trey Turner's a good card, but the problem is he just doesn't have the power. Like, he's got everything but the power, and just with the way the game plays this year, like, he's gonna struggle to, like, get good hits because exit velocity in this game is super nerfed. Like, I would rather play a guy that has much better power and lower contact. than him, just because like it's hard to hit the ball with guys that don't have power unless they change it, which they could literally come on tomorrow and be like, oh yeah, we buffed exit velocities. We didn't like the numbers where they're at. But also some of it too is like everyone's teams are like 85s to 88s, and no one has like fucking 99s all rift unless they're mommy's money and pulled, all the way to Beltron. No. Did he crash out hard? Is he like sweating?
The first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Keeps the legs moving. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. At the 40, there he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side. No, he just flat ran over it. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early.
Bro.
You gotta start fast. You gotta have a sense of urgency. You cannot come.
What's crazy is when I was cracking the ball right at someone, then he uses my because I was using his cards, and then he was using my cards. Oh damn, Tom, that's a good card, bro. Oh, damn, I just cranked one. Crazy. I mean, you had that first baseman whose name I won't pronounce. You remember the first baseman, right? I just forget how to say his name. Forget how to say his name, Tristan. You remember how to say it? Hmm. Yeah, but say, what's his first name? Nick? Say his full name. Nick? I think it started with, like Kurtz? What's his name, Fed?
Try to block some of these linebackers and DBs, and that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Running back goes in motion. He's going to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that.
How'd the Fightins do today?
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out.
Need to lock in.
Defense there to stop him after a gain
Good.
of 1 to the 22.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations.
It's 162. 20 would be your playoff games, roughly.
Picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Tyler Whitfield.
Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll go to the ground.
Big E Grill. Or sorry, not E Grill's a guy I go to the gym with. Big E, E-Train. The OG E-Train. I bet you he's ass. I bet you he's ass, bro. I remember playing Warzone with him during COVID.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Mm-hmm.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the gun. Give on the inside.
That was probably the last time I ever remember D-Train playing.
That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was
Yeah.
a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Give to the running back. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Third down conversions are a huge stat.
Earl, why the fuck are you landing there?
They can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the connection. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10.
Cash money.
Got some room, entered the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better.
Look, Earl, where's my hollow son?
We'll have it 1st and 10. The aerial assault continues. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Turns it on at midfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west.
Like, you wouldn't have expected it out of the D-Train, but he had some game to him.
Defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
It's complete to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going.
That's all Earl wanted to do was sit on top and snipe people.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot going to go right back to him on first down. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Red pass, it's complete. Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Wyoming. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. The tag. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
What an incredible individual effort by that big.
Oh, my Dan just got a pick 6 on a screenplay.
D-linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands.
Yeah, but you know, my guy was all CPU, not just horsemening me.
To throw, it's Agnew. Fires to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. Excellent field position here for the offense. Power football with the run. On the move at the 30. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Grab near the sticks. It's Moffitt. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
It's just a tremendous effort on defense, understanding the situation, right? Offense has the ball in a goal-to-goal situation. Someone's got to win and go get the quarterback, and the defense came up big.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Back-to-back sacks. That's the way you respond defensively. Love it. Getting after the quarterback. Even though this is running time, running situation on the field, this defense was not fooled. They were ready for the pass. They were studied up. 2 sacks and
Touchdown, Wyoming. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gosh, money, no.
In East Lansing. It's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays.
It must be nice.
Panic.
At least you can color it.
Really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play.
Must be
when it
nice.
matters most. And with that,
No, it's cool, man. They make Just for Men for that.
football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
No, that him shit don't work. I'm not getting hair plugs in France.
And the Cowboys
I see you see them barbers on TikTok, bro, doing that shit.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop it at the 16. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top.
How long?
after a productive
But you gotta get that shit updated like every few months. Like you gotta like.
If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
tackle is made.
It can be itchy or like irritated and just get like bumpy or like. Honestly, sometimes it's painful. Not well when you have to shave it, like because you have to get like the ankles and shit. And sometimes if you're not getting it a good, I don't use a straight razor, but I can just feel how irritated that would be. Because even like if you're wearing a hat, like and you're in between where like you haven't shaved in like a couple days, like it can be weird just because it's like, you know how when you shave your face you get like that fresh skin there and it gets irritated and shit. Like imagine that, but that's like every few days. Like so you got to really take care of it. There's an art to it.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big
But
weapon
what?
in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job.
What
with
the hell
his
is that?
hands. He's patient and he's consistent and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
I should just use cocoa butter, right?
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Looking to pass. It's Agnew. Getting some heat. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Spartans come to the line.
What'd you say?
Set of downs. They go to the ground.
Dude.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Pulls it and fires to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? He makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here, get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Cowboys They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's
Did you guys see the Ryan starter pack I made in Discord? Pretty accurate. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some
Yeah.
more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
They believe they can run right here. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again, who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to throw, it's Agnew. Coming after him. Took a shot as he threw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. From the gun, running back on the move. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. It's reversed. And the defense was ready when the receiver tried the tricky run. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He's got it, and they convert. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Moffitt. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Cowboys are flying down the field. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
They'll leave it with him. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. The offense set for a first down play. Handoff to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Agnew. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Turns it on down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Casey. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some...
Fires one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Cowboys! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. At the 35, he's loose. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first
There's
down.
5 minutes left.
Play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. It's complete. At the 45, on its way. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Casey.
Like outside of the high layer series cards, like the cards in packs right now are like 88s.
Trying to convert this 2nd and short. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The offense threatening. Posted
Live
end zone
series.
now with a new set of downs. With the run on
But
first
it's not like they're not doing the dumbass season shit where all the cards you use, like they're gonna.
deep in its own end on that
Yeah, that's how it should.
now a 2nd
What?
and long
That
coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for
that you have to grind for a whole new team every fucking 2 months.
touchdown, Smarty.
And the time it would take you to grind for a team that could compete with the Sweats, it was a new season, and all those cards you had to re-grind for new ones over and over.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. gets over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Fires on the run. Got his man on the right. And he'll go out of bounds in this aerial attack.
It depends.
This defense into tiny slots.
You either go, you start building your team through the live series cards,
Try to keep the
or,
team on its heels. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still
well, I mean, there's a lot of guys you can earn for free, which is nice.
3-yard pickup. They come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Forced out of the pocket.
Okay, and
He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away, knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
okay.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Got his man downfield. All by himself down the middle. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Cowboys. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time.
You'll never catch a Red Sox being on my team.
They got him right where they
I
want
just can't stand that organization.
from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep.
I mean, you can play,
because that sets
if
up
you
the
think
play
you like him,
action,
go
sets
for
up
it,
the
but,
RPO game,
I mean,
and you keep this defense guessing.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line, a mere 3 feet from a pick 6. And
what's his
how about
name?
This, you get to start a drive with a first touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And the route is on. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Oh, okay.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they did tack on the extra
Yeah, I just need them to give me the ball back and I can kneel out the clock.
to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
There's 2 minutes
And they
left.
got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
There's a lot of good
To the
gold
air on
cards
first
too, don't
down.
sleep.
Got his man in the middle. Makes the grab and he's dragged down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Finds his big tight end. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not
I mean, we can get a third Tristan.
moving the sticks for a first down.
Oh, yeah.
Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got some of the work done.
God, this CPU still trying to fucking put one in down 22. Just run the...
It's Agnew. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. He'll take the deep.
He's worth bringing out then. He's supercharged. He must have got a save today.
Pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They immediately call.
Austin Wells got supercharged because he hit the first home run of the year. He was the first catcher to ever hit a home run on leadoff.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic traffic loss on that play. On second down, looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of
Trying to
bounds
remember who
after
the
a
Phillies
nice
collection
run on that
award
one.
is. I
This
just
will
can't
be the
remember.
eighth play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Lost one deep down the right
No,
side.
that's not a good card.
And it's his fourth
Well, it's just a
interception
bench
game.
bat that hits
He
righties,
didn't
right?
even get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at
See
the
if they're going to try
17.
and keep calling
Wyoming
timeouts
has
to
the
ice the
football
clock.
back, and here
Hope
comes the
not.
offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Trash card.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very
All right, I'm kneeling up the clock.
Lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Winning those individual 6-second battles.